G'day everybody and welcome back to episode 174 of our playthrough of Dinkum. And as you guys can see, we're starting the day away from home. We've got a little camp set up here. Unfortunately, there's no tent that we can actually place down for a, temporary sleeping area, but sleeping bag and the campfire is going to have to do. The reason why we're out here is because we're going to get the day started by doing a little bit of work on the Western Connection project. As you can see, the Western Teletower is just over here. But before we get started, guys, just a quick announcement, if you will. I don't know if you call this an announcement, but we have finally reached 200 subscribers over the course of this last week. So that is super awesome, guys. I literally couldn't have gotten here without you guys and all of your support. So I just want to really say a huge thank you for all of those who are watching, and of course all of the subscribers who've decided to, join the channel. That means I'm also going to have to do another subscriber special video, I suppose. So I don't know if any of you guys have been watching any of the milestone videos. If you have, great. If you haven't, I definitely encourage you to check those out. Obviously those videos are a little bit different than gaming, but it's worthwhile celebrating even the small milestones. Since we're at 200 though, I just wanted to say that probably the next milestone I'm going to hit is 500. Now, so far I've been sort of doubling my milestones, but getting up to 400 subscribers seems to be a bit of a weird number, so I figure we get up to 500 for the next milestone. Which means it's probably going to be a while since, it's going to be a while until I actually do another mixology video, because that's all I do on the channel, guys. I mix myself a nice refreshing drink just to celebrate milestones. Anyway, let's fly over to the area that we want to work on. And the last time we were here, we essentially started work on raising this island here. So we're going to continue that work and just see how far we go. And after that, we're going to have to sort of decide what to do for the rest of the day. Let's just take a look at our tasks here. Okay, so we need to bring iron paths to John, and I think that was mainly the reason for our scramble yesterday into the deep mines. And speaking of what we did yesterday, we had a successful run in the deep mines. In fact, I feel like it is probably the most successful run we've had in the deep mines ever. So I am super happy about that. We managed to find, 5 or so of those rubies. Sorry guys, I thought I saw something. There seems to be some bubbles coming out here. Let me just see if there's anything we can... okay, there we go. Biscuit Sea Star. I'm not entirely sure if I'm keen on bringing that with me, so I'll actually just drop that. Didn't seem that worthwhile, but anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, we found 5 rubies, and we also found 1 fossil as well, so not a bad run. And in addition, obviously, we grabbed a whole bunch of iron ores, which was the main purpose of all of that. Always nice to have a main purpose of gathering resources and then finding yourself stinking rich in the process, so really happy about it. Anyway, let's continue our work here. Gonna try and bust these stones down. Now, there's actually quite a lot of seaweed or kelp, or yeah, whatever you call those, and I'm surprised that that's not an ingredient that we can actually harvest. Although, I guess traditionally, there's nothing really Australian that we would make out of kelp, I don't think. It definitely seems like more of a a Japanese or maybe even an Asian ingredient for cooking, at least. So anyway, yeah, this island is, I was gonna say almost done. I guess we're almost done leveling this out to the current level, but we're gonna have to do one more layer to actually bring it above sea level. Yeah, we've only got a sliver left, so I'm not gonna risk it, guys. I think that's all we can do for the day. So let's actually grab this sea urchin. I think sea urchin might be worth a little bit of money from John if we sell it. And I see something else down there. I think that's another sea biscuit. You know what? Fine, let's just grab these. Since we're headed back, we could probably just quickly sell this off to John before we go back to the farm. But anyway, let's fly back. Now, usually when I spend a little bit of time camping and, you know, spending the night away, I usually pack up the fireplace and the bed, or sleeping bag, sorry. But I'm actually not going to do that this time because I have a feeling we might actually do this a few more times, considering how much work is involved with this Western Connection project. And I think it might be a good idea just to keep it there for the time being anyway. Righto, let's head back. Let's go here. And I think we've got our bike with us, right? So let's put the bike down. Very good. And we may as well ride the bike all the way home. Actually, you know what? While we're here, we may as well collect some shells. This will be good in emergency situations when we don't have enough poos to, you know, make those bags of fertilizer. So, give me a second here. We'll just do a quick lap around this beach/billabong area and just collect all the things. All the shells, that is. Alright. Let's keep going. Might actually just quickly grab a few more. Do I want to dig treasures? Probably don't really have enough space for some treasures right now. Alright. I think I'm pretty happy with what we've found so far. Let's quickly park next to the workshop if we can. I'm just gonna make sure that we don't bump into everyone, or anyone rather, as we go through town here. Okay, I can spend a little bit of time just getting rid of a few things in this area. Good stuff. Yeah, not enough space for anything else, unfortunately. Look at our collection here. Fantastic. Alright, so let's quickly charge our soil printer, because we're going to need that maybe tomorrow. And let's put a whole bunch of things away, just so that they're not in the way. Jellies. Where's that sugar that we picked up? Did we pick up sugar? I thought we did. Anyway, let's put a few other things away. Stones. I've got a few things that we dug up. Got some copper bars. Got a whole bunch of shiny stones here we should start grinding up. Who knows, we might get a hidden opal or two. Yeah, aside from that, I feel like we should be carrying everything else. We might be able to sell a few things here and there to John. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, a bird coop. We don't exactly have another chicken right now, so probably don't really need this bird coop, to be honest. So I am going to just sell it off to John. Good thing it's a Friday. Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Righto, so let's go with the clothes that we don't want, and the biscuit sea stars, the spiny sea urchin, and a bird coop. I think that's it. 13,000. Not bad for morning's work. Before I forget though, let's get the gacha machine going. Righto. Now, Friday. Does Rain open her greenhouse on a Friday? I can't remember. We might be here for a little bit, so if it passes... Actually, it is already past 11 o'clock, so I was going to say, it doesn't look like she's open, to be honest. So, yeah, we're going to have to think about kale another day. Here's the sugar that I was looking for before. Just quickly put that away. Anything else we need to put away here? I don't really think so. So I'm just going to get more shiny stones grinding, and we'll make our way back to the farm and do what we need to do in the farm. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else we should get up to in the day, guys. I'm thinking maybe we'll try and pick up the house deed, the last spare house, and see if we can actually place it down. I would say in the center of Wuyan, which means that we'll go out to the last teletower, the central one, and see if we can actually place it down there. Do we have any more Rupoos or maybe Vombat Poos that we can use here? Definitely a spare Vombat Poo here. No other... Oh, actually, I lie. Couple of Poos. Actually, that's another Vombat Poo. Maybe we forgot to pick it up the other day or something. But anyway, let's get our fertilizer going. Actually, we can probably just use the Rupoos for now. And it looks like we've got some carrot harvest today. Fantastic. And we've already got the carrot seeds in hand, so we should be able to fix all of that pretty quickly. Just putting away all of the shells that we've just gathered. And should have put the copper ores away. We've got a spare palmwood fence that we don't really need to carry around. A wooden chest here. Not entirely sure, guys, where I'm going to use this wooden chest, but for now, I might actually just place it down, just because I don't really want to be carrying it around with us. Sorry. Yeah, something like that. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, and we're going to have to actually move the rubies out to this area, aren't we? Because I do want to bring those rubies to Jimmy if we can. But as I said, I'm still afraid of, you know, putting the rubies down onto the back of the jet ski. I feel like I'm going to drop them into the water. So perhaps maybe I can sell 1 or 2 rubies to John. Just so that we can make a little bit of money out of the stuff that we've already gotten out of the deep mines. You know, just a little bit, at least. Okay, let's put these away. A whole bunch of food items here, which I've been carrying around. Maybe we can just leave it here. And, actually, we've got a couple of copper spears that we probably don't really need. We can give that to John as well. Whole bunch of ores here as well I should have put away. But, anyway. Let's, actually, maybe we might need the scythe and the watering can. But, let's quickly check on our farm. Let's grab what's ready. So, all of these carrots. Fantastic. I wonder if we've got enough ingredients now for hearty stews. I can't remember if hearty stews need the the kale or not. I know they need potatoes and carrots and like prime meat or something. I can't remember if kale's a requirement or not. But anyway, more carrots coming up soon. Let's check on this side. Everything looks very nice and watered. Our single fertilized patch is just producing our lonely 3 pieces of carrot. Everything else is looking good on this side though. So, cool. No need for the scythe apparently. It's fine, we'll take it back. And see something in the cage there. Or the trap, rather. Let's put this into the drop-off point. And from here, I think we should just quickly make our way into town once more. And see if we can speak to Fletch about getting that deed. And I am sort of in a little bit of a hurry here, guys, because I know she closes her office, I suppose. Shop is not the right word. She closes the office at around 4. So, yeah, I want to get in before she clocks off. Hello there, Blue. What can I do for you? Actually, I've got 3,000 permit points. Can I spend any of that? I could get a fishing license. Or I can get agricultural vehicles, but I'm not that interested in that, to be honest. At least not now. And 9,000 required for the for the commerce license. I think that's going to be a while till I get there. Let's get the last fishing license. So we've got crab pots and whatnot, and a new fishing rod recipe. Cool. Why not? Crab pots and an iron fishing rod. Can reel in the biggest fish. So I have no idea what I can reel in with that actually, because I feel like I've caught almost all of the types of fish. I mean, well, not all of the types of fish, but I would imagine you can just catch all of the fish using the tools that we currently have. Unless, can you catch like whole sharks with it? I don't know if that's a thing, but anyway. Let's drop sugarcane in there. And we'll also drop off some eggs. Let's put the jackhammer in place there. And yeah, before John closes his shop, we better sell him a few other things here. Welcome to John's Goods, how can I help? Let's give you the guitar and the 2 copper spears, and yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. All up, I can offer you 9,000 dink. Sure. No worries. Okay. Anything in the recycling bin? A light blue wall. Sure. I'll maybe bring that to the storage house. Oh, I totally forgot that we were supposed to speak to Fletch about getting the house deed. Goodness me, guys. I'm so organized today. Anyway, let's drop carrots off. And got this high quality milk here. Actually, no. We're going to start making cheese with this, so we'll do that. And we'll spin some wool. And yeah, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here in the workshop, guys. One thing that I was told by someone in the comments is that our wool spinner is potentially facing the wrong way, since it's spitting out the cloth over here instead of in front of us. So, so it's saying that's the right way over there. So let's see if that makes a difference. If it doesn't, then I'll flip it around. I should have paid attention to what it looked like before we picked it up, to be honest, but sorry about that. Any more shiny stones? Not really. Okay, let's grab all of our iron ores and continue smelting some more iron, because we do need to craft those iron paths for good old John. And yeah, let's see. I think the other thing that we can spend our time doing is also creating more rock paths, and we could potentially go back to the west and start laying down some of those rock paths from the bridge that we've already laid down. Speaking of bridges, we also need to lay down a couple of bridges towards, I guess, the islands, right? I think we've actually got like a couple of bridges in our inventory that haven't really been used up, so we'll try and use those. Let's drop some more iron in here. I also want to make maybe a couple of lampposts as well, guys. I think we're just going with the wooden lampposts, right? So do we have any lanterns? Not lanterns, sorry. Wooden torches. So we only have one. Perhaps maybe we should actually craft a few more. Sorry guys, I picked the tin fence up thinking that's what we need to give to John, but actually that's not the right thing. We need paths. Iron paths. Here we go. Torches. And now we need the rest of the ingredients for the lampposts. So palmwood fences, okay, and nails, and quartz crystals. So quartz crystals, where are we keeping quartz crystals? I swear we had like tons of quartz crystals sitting around here, but apparently not. Or have we dumped them somewhere where I shouldn't have? Yes, that's the case. Alright. That shiny discs in the storage reminds me of this one that we forgot to pick up, so good thing I remembered. Alright, let's chuck that there. And palmwood fences, so we need to maybe make a few palmwood fences first here. Here we go. Okay, we don't have enough nails apparently. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Nails done. Palmwood fences done. And lampposts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 4 for now. Let's drop some more shiny stones and some more iron ore. And let's just take a look at our iron paths here. I think we need 16 iron paths, right? So let's just craft a couple of batches here, and I think we should be okay. I'm sure we'll need some more iron bars at some point, right? So let's see. Where's John? Don't really see John anywhere. He's not here. Is he maybe hanging out around here, perhaps? Still no sign of John. And yeah, it is 7 o'clock, so he's definitely closed his shop, right? So when does the task end? One day. Ah, there he is. Alright. Oh, it's Blue. Coming to see me? But I'm not even open. I did that thing for you. Oh, Bonza, you crafted 69 path for me? I sure did. Here you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. When I put that post up, I knew you'd be the one to pull through for me. Here's yours, 13,000 dink. Cool. Alright. In hindsight, guys, I could have spoken to various people about stuff that they wanted for the day, but I feel like it's a little bit late for that now. Jeez, Fletch, you're in the way. Alright, I think it's time to put various things away. Just clear out our inventory. Probably want that. Do we want to keep some palmwood fences here? Perhaps maybe that's a good idea, just because we will need them if we decide to create more lampposts. We've got mangrove sticks which we can store. Wooden torches, perhaps over here. Plenty of stones, which we probably don't need to carry around with us. Some sugar, that reminds me, I better drop in some more sugarcane. And what else do we have? Got some tin ores here, which we should just leave. Alright, cool. Let's actually bring a few of our rubies onto the back of the bike, and we'll get them sort of prepared at the farm, just in case there's going to be a rainy day at some point. And yeah, shouldn't forget that we'll probably sell a couple of them, perhaps, to John, and that might be for the best, just in case we stuff things up with the jet ski. Alright, there we go. So, I think we're done in town. Unfortunately, I did totally forget about picking up the house deed. So, my bad, guys. Total failure on my part. But we'll get the house deed at some point, and we'll definitely place it down in the center of town. Or, sorry, center of Wuyan, rather. Okay, now that we're back here at the farm, let's just place the rubies out here. And yeah, I think with the rest of the time that we have, we'll head back out to the west, and we'll end the day by placing down a whole bunch of our rock paths. And I think we might actually camp out in the west once more, just so that we can, you know, get to all of the work that we have to do. But anyway, let's set out. Now, I'm wondering whether or not James is ever going to introduce magpie swooping, because magpies can be very dangerous. They swoop at various people if they feel threatened, especially if they're protecting their young. And in fact, people die from magpie swooping each year. I don't know how many people die exactly every year, but it does happen. So you do need to be a bit careful around them. Okay, so here we are, and yeah, I figure we might start our path just from over here, where the bridge is. I'm not interested, mate. Just leave me alone. Oh, you two. Just give it a rest already. Alright. Looking good. Jeez, this guy doesn't quit. Do I want to flatten things out a little bit more? I feel like I do, guys. But anyway, let's take care of this bloody bush devil causing a ruckus. There we go. A little bit of meat for Spike. Just gonna flatten some of the soil around here. Or maybe not. Did I not bring my soil compactor with me? Getting a little bit worried about where it is, actually. We could potentially move the soil. Nah, I feel like that's actually a little bit pointless, moving the soil, because we do need to place the soil somewhere if I just use the shovel, so I don't think I'll do that. I definitely need the compactor with me. But since the soil printer is completely charged, we may as well continue some of that work right now. We've got a little bit of time. So, yeah, today we're sort of doing quite a bit more work on the Western Connection project. A little bit of overtime on this project, if you will. Now, someone was suggesting there is a way to bust down these underwater rocks, and there's a peculiar technique to get it done, which is to apparently surround the actual rock with soil. I think. Like, I think this might be right, and then you sort of dig diagonally until you sort of reach it, like so, and then you try to bust it that way. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay, that seems really, really odd to me. That doesn't seem like the right method, because you're sort of digging from behind a couple of walls, if you will. So that seems to be a little glitchy. Now the other method that someone was explaining was to actually use bombs from Franklin. So I completely forgot about that at the start of the episode, guys, but perhaps maybe we should think about getting a few bombs from Franklin and actually using those to see if we can, you know, get rid of those underwater stones, which are becoming a little bit of a nuisance. Just working on thickening up this area, guys. But it is almost 12 o'clock. So let me just glide my way back to this smaller island, and we'll see if we can just continue a little bit more work on it. And maybe we can just probably finish up the current layer, if that makes sense. So a couple of things we got to watch out for here, which is obviously the soil printer durability, but also our own stamina, because yeah, apparently this thing takes some stamina to use. Actually, we've made that a little bit larger, haven't we? Let's work on this section here. Yeah, okay. Can't reach that rock from here. Okay, but we've completed the this layer, I suppose, and now we just need to work on making another layer, like so. So let's see if we can just get started with that. And yeah, as I said, we'll camp out here, but as we begin the day, since we won't really have any charge to work with in the morning, we're pretty much going to be heading straight back and chucking the dirt printer into the charger. I don't think we should use any more. Let's put that away, just in case. Not taking any chances. Alright, that's our last cooked apple. We may as well have it. This is a bit precarious. Maybe I should have the salad, actually, just to guarantee our survival. But, let's fly there. And I think that is the night. I don't know, guys. This is sort of a weird day, isn't it? I feel like we haven't done too much, but at the same time we have. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, I feel like we haven't really done much aside from the Western Connection project, and you know, organizing things here and there, doing a little bit of farming. But that's not so bad, I don't think, because the project is coming along really, really nicely. Again, guys, before we wrap up, just another quick thank you to all of you guys who are watching the series, and all of you guys who've decided to subscribe, obviously. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Alright, leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.